Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. And this video we're going to talk, or I'm going to review, the 14th episode in season 2 of The Bad Batch called The Tipping Point. The Tipping Point starts out as like a rescue mission led by Echo to rescue some clones, which essentially is successful. And I guess since this is somewhat going on Pabu, um or like this is going on Pabu might be a bit early, but Crosshair is getting interrogated by the Empire, because the chief scientist on this case is wanting to know where they can find Clone Force 99 so they can get to Omega. And so like, even though this officer wants to know where Clone Force 99 is to get to Omega, Crosshair I think has like essentially a change of heart to compare to how he was last season, where last season he was just wanting like revenge on Clone Force 99 for abandoning him. I think now he realized, oh shit, I made a mistake for allying myself with the Empire. I should have stayed with my brothers. So I think he's like, this is like more so going to some part of what I think is going to lead into his ultimate redemption arc, which I think his redemption arc is going to lead to his end. Um, so, Crosshair essentially refuses to cooperate. He then escapes, or tries to escape, giving the Bad Batch a warning before he was knocked out by poisonous gas. And I think the scientist that was actually confusing the officer with, I think like, because I know like the following two episodes of the Bad Batch are going to be back to back as a season finale, and I think that the scientist, a woman, she is going to help get Crosshair out. I think she's going to die in doing so, but I think she's going to at least attempt to help Crosshair escape. And I think she's going to have it's meaning that she's going to have a chance for it, because I think she's like kind of like with Crosshair and the clone troopers. Essentially, clone troopers were microcontrolled by Order 6, or by the Inherited ship, but I think like she is she joined the Empire because I think she genuinely thought that the Empire would help, but I think she was then also realizing that the Empire, like at this point, are just a bunch of assholes trying to bully their way around the universe. I think in the final two episodes, she's going to turn against the Empire. On Pabu, is that what it's called? Pabu. Yeah, Pabu. Um, we see that the Bad Batch has been part of the Pabu's revival, revitalization after the last episode that we saw, where I Tidal Wave destroyed like the bottom part of Pabu, and the leader says, "Are you going to stay?" And he said, "I don't know." And never really been in the same place for long, so it's like us settling down could be dangerous. And then like here we see the ship, the Marauder, I think it's called, the Bad Batch ship, and we see its tech giving Omega flying lessons. And in the midst of flying lessons, we hear Echo chiming in, and Omega's excited, so like she excitedly answers the call of Echo, and essentially she runs to Echo, giving him a hug, saying, "We missed you." And Echo says, "It hasn't been that long," but I kind of can't get Omega's side too, because because relating to my childhood for a moment, like when I didn't see my mom for like the few times where I didn't see my mom for like a few days. As a kid, I will miss my mom a lot. I mean, of course, as an adult, uh, I'm very family oriented. So of course, like when I'm not around family members, I miss them naturally, of course. But like when I was a kid, a few days felt like forever. So like when I saw my mom, it got after like 2 maybe 3 days, I was like, "Mom," and I would pretty much run to her, give her a hug, and I didn't remember my mom would say, "Okay, honey, it hasn't been that long." I said, "Yeah, but I still missed you." So I can kind of see Omega's side a bit, putting myself back in my childhood. Um, but then Echo says, "I we transmitted something from the Empire. We need to figure it out." And we see like the next promo scene where Hunter and Echo have this talk, and Hunter, there's a side of Hunter that's being protective, saying to Echo, "I know you're trying to do this for our clone brothers, but when is enough enough? You're gonna get yourself killed. And I don't want to see you getting yourself killed." And I can tell that Hunter was being that protective brother, and I think Echo, part of Echo, heard it, but at the same time, I think Echo is probably saying Hunter's being overprotective. I mean, as I've been on the receiving end of my brother and my sister trying to be protective of me, so like at times I can feel like they're being overprotective, but at the same time, I do appreciate them them looking out for me, even though at times I do feel like they're being overprotective, me being the baby. Because I rather them caring and want to be in my life and trying to like watch out for me and rather than not. So like, and I also been overprotective of them too. So I cannot lie. And so yeah, I can give both angles potentially, even though Echo didn't say anything. But as long as like I think like the next two episodes, I think Echo and Hunter are going to have like a mini argument because maybe like Hunter is going to be a bit too protective, and Echo is going to say, I'm not Omega. I don't need your protection as much as her. I get that you care, but still, man. I don't know. That's just me. I'm just waiting for the argument. And we see like towards the end of the episode, the Imperial officer tells the probe droid, yeah, intensify his interrogation because there was a probe droid early in the episode that was used on um, Crosshair, but now Imperial officer dude, he's intensifying the thing for Crosshair. So the interrogation, and that's the end of the episode. So I think the Bad Batch in the next two episodes, um, if any, because I don't have much theory. In the next two episodes, which I know is gonna serve us like a season finale, which for me, is in what like 3 days by the time I'm recording this video. But by the time this video releases, the two episodes might have already will most likely come out because I'm recording this on March 26th, and it's not March 29th yet. So yeah, I think that at some point, um, the Bad Batch by luck or by like through tag or whatever will find the location of Crosshair, And even though Hunter in this episode displayed he has some hesitations of trusting um, Crosshair after the events of season 1, understandably, he has issues trusting Crosshair's warning. But I think, regardless of that reservation that Hunter may have, I think he'll get over it for the time being and rescue Hunter. And I think we're going to get all the Bad Bats together to working together again. And I do think that by the end of the season, either Crosshair will come back to the Bad Batch, and I think Echo could be the one clone that could potentially die this season, or vice versa in the Clone Order. Like, Echo could still be around, but Crosshair is the one who is dead. That's my theory. So I don't know. It's I am looking forward to seeing what the next 2 episodes will bring. But until those next 2 episodes comes out, which again will most likely already be out by the time I upload this video, what do you guys think about the tipping point? Let me know in the comment section down below. Or guys, have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I'll talk to you fellow mutants later.